Let me know if you can hear me. We're going to go live here. All right, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to Newly Licensed Now What? It is Tips Tuesday, and I have a guest host also today. And let's log into our here we go. Let's start the room. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go here. All right. Start the room. And we got Bam already in the room. Awesome, Bam. Oop, it's me. It's not Bam. Let me change my picture. And let's see, what should we use? Let's go back to, let's use that one. That one works. Choose, done. I just changed my picture on my Clubhouse. Clubhouse is acting a little quirky lately. Let's see. Are you hearing me well on my stream? I see one person is viewing right now. Can you please let me know if, give me 1 second. Let me add. So if somebody wants to communicate, let me know if you are hearing me on my computer. Let's see. Are we in? Did we start our room? Go back in. There we go. All right. I'm here in Clubhouse. Absolutely. Honey? Yeah. You want to call Sergio at, I'll give you a phone number, because I just started my room. 909 510 2165. He's my friend that we were talking about putting the house on the market. He told me to notify him. His name is Sergio. All right. So we're in. Let's ping some people in our Clubhouse room and see who we can give some tips to today. Tip Tuesday. Let's see.
That house is awesome. That house is awesome.
Let's see. We're gonna
It's almost 3,000.
ping, 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 ping. I hope you guys can come in. I know it's a holiday week, and I understand that. So let's do some things here. Let's ping and invite people in and see who comes in and how we may help make their business better, pour into them, and make this real estate business a better business with positive energy, like in these incredible rooms. So let's see. We got you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Newly Licensed Now What? Feel free to ask questions. I'm going to put some links in, and I'm also going to be streaming this as well. So I'll say happy pre-Thanksgiving to all of you out there, and let me know how we may be able to assist you in either getting newly licensed, helping you get past that test, or helping you get your first client. So I appreciate all of you being in the room, being on my social media, my streaming. I appreciate all of you, even after all of this is done, coming in and making a difference to other agents out there that might be struggling, having that issue with maybe getting over that hump and getting into successes, which is it's a challenge when you first start. You get your business cards. Actually, you start studying for that exam. Depending on what state you're in, that exam could be a national exam and a state exam. I know Las Vegas does that. In California, we have a California exam. It's just one exam. And sometimes people suffer from what is called exam anxiety, and that's very common. Things to use when you have exam anxiety is, sorry about that. I had something that booted up while I was doing my, trying to open up some screens here. So exam anxiety. Did you know that you can bring mint into your test? Mint. Like the little mint candies? They've done some tests, and mint actually helps you to remember and helps you to stay alert and to learn better. So mint is a really, really good thing to do if you have any of those doTERRA or Living Life. I forgot what that's called. They have the oils, that you put on your temples and stuff. Those help too. And let's see. I wanted to share something today with you about tools. This is tips. This is a tips day. If you are a real estate agent and you are interested in learning about, I have several things I could share with you. I'm part of a mentorship group, and I actually shared that in my YouTube and all my social media yesterday, and I put it on all of my channels. So I shared that yesterday, so go back to my channels and look at that. I'm part of a group called Mentorship Masters, and if you want to be part of our group, you can go partner with samsilver.com. Partner with samsilver.com. And that will show you a little bit about our Mentorship Masters group. And I would love to help to mentor somebody that maybe needs that right now. Get you out of that point where you're just starting and, sorry, let me go back to that. My Instagram closed. Where you're just starting and you need that extra accountability partner, because that is important. Accountability is very important. So let me go in here. You can't see what I'm doing, but I am going on my social media. And let's see. Go on my social media and let's go to, where do you want to go? I wanted to share something specific today, but now it's a Tuesday. So let me clear some of these out. And then we'll get started properly. If you're in Clubhouse, which I don't see my guest is not here yet. So I'm sure he got tied down, and I wanted to invite him in, but I am out of pings. So let's do this. Let's go to, let me close some of these windows down. What is going on with you today? How is your day? Anything I could do to help? If you're able to type, let me know. Let's see, Danique. We got Danique. I hope I pronounced that right. Maha. Got Swinny Swin, and Earn Crypto Wendy. Thank you so much for coming into my Instagram live. I appreciate all of you. You'd never know how much I appreciate you. Let's see where we got. Okay, my social media is running. I hope you guys are hearing me well on that. Let's see, I'll test it and see, just to make sure. You guys won't be able to hear it, but I'll hear myself.
We're almost about the same.
Yep, it worked. So you're hearing me on my YouTube, you're hearing me on my LinkedIn, you're hearing me on all of my channels. It's Tips Tuesday. So let me go in and give you some tips. Give me a sec. Let's see, get a sec. My wife is talking in the background. eXp Realty. And let's do this family. Let's see. Oh, that didn't work. Try that again. All right, let's log in. So what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? People going out of town, staying in town? Anybody going to Vegas? What you got? What you got going on in my Instagram feed here? All right. I have my mentorship group up. I'll share a little bit about this since no one is talking today. We will open that up so you could see what we were talking about yesterday. This is all about success systems. Give me a second here. Let me share this room, or not to share this screen. So the cool thing is I could share the screen here, and then you guys on my Instagram live can see this after you guys are all done, and you can hear me later. You can go to Sam661 is my YouTube channel. You can go to Sam661 Homes is my Instagram channel. You can go, if you want to see any of my other channels, you can always go to, and I'm going to put that over here. So that way you guys have my connection here. www.sam661.com. And people ask me why the sam661.com. Well, basically, it's the area I cover. I was in Clubhouse one day, and actually, there was a gentleman that kept nicknaming. He said, Sam661.com is in the house. So I said, that's branding, which we were talking about branding the other day. Let's see if I could do this. That's a little better. Just leaning it up a little bit to give a little bit. There we go. So someone said Sam61 is in the Clubhouse. So I took that and I bought a domain name, sam661.com. So those are the areas I'm in. I'm in Santa Cruz. I cover Lancaster, Palmdale. Also cover Ventura County, LA County. Those are some areas I cover. And I have over 70,000 agents across the country internationally. And we have 18 countries and 6 continents. And our goal to be 500,000 agents in 5 years. And we will definitely reach that because we are a company of achievers and goal setters. So if you look, when you get a chance, look at the screen. I'm just going to kind of scroll through here like I did yesterday. This is our membership masters group. And everything you could see in here is laid out for your successes. And my coach is Nolly Williams. He's unbelievable. And we have, I want to say seminars, but we have Zoom meetings, probably about 4 to 5 days a week. And the goal of this group is to be able to connect with each other and have accountability partners to make sure that we achieve our ultimate successes. So that's one of the reasons we have this group. If you want to know more about the Mentorship Masters group, go to Realty Mentor.club, Realty Mentor.club. And actually, I pinned my website there, and you can actually click on the link that says why other people are, or why brokers are leaving their brokerages, or why agents are leaving their brokerages. And that will bring you into an explanation of our group, who we are, and the incredible team we have, over 3,000 agents. We're part of a group called the Honey Badgers as well. So we have a lot of knowledge, years and years of experience in all of us. Hey, Jimmy, what's going on, brother? Nice to see you here on Instagram Live. I usually see you on Clubhouse. Hope everything's going well with you. And if you can, come on into Clubhouse. I'm also doing this on Clubhouse, and I'm doing it on streaming channels as well. What's going on, Jimmy? What are you doing for Thanksgiving, my friend? What's up? Everything, man. Everything's up. I'm just doing a streaming, and I'm in the back office of my my mentorship group, and just sharing some of the really cool tools that we have here. On the left side, we got a lot of links you can click into. We start here on the left, and there's something called 12-step success path. Starts with your Mentorship Masters orientation. Step 2, your first 30 days. That's your checklist. Then you take the eXp Partner Fast Start training, which is on here. It's up to 14 classes, but I think it's more now. Order your business cards. Set your goals. Attend eXp easy for me to say. eXp World Orientation Training. Put together your sphere of influence and send out welcome letters. Set up your KV Core website and CRM. You get an accountability partner. Design and order your yard signs and set up your email signature. Complete your eXp Fast Start training. Number 12, customize your seller guide and pre-listing packet. Number 13, what to do if you're not reaching your goals. So basically, if you're not reaching your goals, you go back up to number 1. So there must be something in there that isn't clicking, or something that you're not implementing, because just like you got the law of attraction is nothing without action, and implementation is your action. So let's see, where else could we go? Yeah, yesterday and today was a little quiet in Clubhouse, so I'm going to see if I can ping some people in. The system's not allowing me to. So anyways, go over here to welcome aboard. Let's do some things on some things on the disc profile, because a lot of people ask me about what to do, and really there's a lot to know about the people that you're working with. And the disc profile is really good to understand. If you never heard of the disc profile, connect with me and I'll send you a free assessment for the DISC profile and who you are. And a lot of it is who you are. It's also who you're dealing with in your business, whether it be any type of sales or any type of business that you're dealing with other people. The DISC profile is based on a theory from William Moulton Marston almost a century ago. Assessments how you work with others based on your personality traits. DISC is the most common name. DISC is specific for a specific company, but there's all different personality profiles. So the DISC profiles look at how you respond to certain situations, how to influence others, and how to respond to coworkers, employees, and employers using DISC to assess teams, communication, and potential candidates. It has 4 personality components. And these are, they stand, if you break them down there, they made a DISC. The D in DISC is dominance, relates to control, power, and assertiveness. The I is influence, relates to social situations and communication. The S is steadiness, relates to patience, persistence, and thoughtfulness. The C is consciousness, relates to structure and organization. In the DISC profile, employees are asked to pick a description or word that most like them and one at least like them. Answers are plotted in one of 4 personality characteristics on the DISC circular or quadrant diagram. Because the DISC assessment focuses on 4 main behaviors, the DISC personality test is fairly easy to understand. Although everyone is a mixture of traits, 1 or 2 predominant personality traits usually stand out. The DISC assessment is often used in a workplace because it focuses on behavior rather than intelligence, aptitude, mental health, or values. Employers use DISC information to assemble teams that work and communicate well together, which often results in more productive and efficient meetings. With less conflict, teams typically encounter a less stressful workplace. And here's some information about personality types. Excuse me. DISC personality types. Although there are 4 DISC personality styles, there's 12 recognized combinations. Each style has a unique strength. Most people fall into 1 or 2 combinations in the DISC graph. The first letter indicates the most prominent style, followed by the second influential area. Since a variety of companies offer DISC-related tests, the labels may vary. Here are 12 results. You ready? Dominance, that's the D. Employees who rank exclusively in the dominant D area are focused and inspirational, as well as strong-willed, self-reliant, and independent. They are self-starters who enjoy taking risks. D personalities tend to look at the big picture, identify the next best step in the process, and delegate day-to-day tasks. D types are task-oriented and prefer a faster-paced work environment. However, they may struggle with teamwork, details, and planning. Their forceful and impatient predisposition may be intimidating, especially since they sometimes forget to include others in the problem-solving process. Here's the possible careers for D types: Chief Executive Officer, CEO, entrepreneur, lawyers, police officers, and stockbrokers. Here are, this is a DC, dominance and consciousness. A DC personality type is dominant, which is prevalent, influenced by consciousness, which is the C, which is the part of the DISC profile. As such, they tend to be leaders focusing on challenges, results, and accuracy. They are often overachievers driven by the motivation to success or to succeed. Challengers could benefit from slowing down and taking time to listen to and understand others on their team instead of focusing on the instant satisfaction of short-term wins. They would do well to take a step back and survey the long-term effects and intangible benefits of a decision. I'm going to wave. Hey, Cake Play. Possible careers for DC types: architect, lawyer, operations manager, physicians, project manager. Those are DC types. And if you just joined me, I'm going through disc profile. If you missed some of it, go to Sam661 on my YouTube channel and make sure you subscribe. I'm doing these every day except for this week. I'm going black on Wednesday and Thursday. So if you missed any of this, please go to Sam661 on my YouTube channel. Dominance and influence. An employee with dominance and influence style, which is DI, has a prevalent dominance, D personality, combined with influence. DI type personalities are action-oriented and enthusiastic. They tend to bring creativity and innovation to the work environment, always looking for new and fresh ideas. Seekers are focused and tend to work well in teams with a sense of urgency and direction. Since they aren't particularly analytical and detailed, careers focused on small details may not be suitable for them. DI types thrive on change, excitement, and spontaneity rather than slow-paced or tedious occupations. Possible careers for DI type are art director, investment banker, journalist, marketing director, public speaker. So we kind of broke that down. That was DI. And now we're going to go into influence. Excuse me. Influence. That's the I into this profile. Those with an exclusive I personality are energetic and sociable, yet may seem recognition with verbal approval. They are the people who can highlight positive things in difficult situations, making them good communicators in a workplace. I type have strong socialization skills due to their outgoing nature. However, I personalities tend to have problems with consistent and predictable routines. As a result, they're unlikely to thrive in careers that focus too much on routine and structure. I types are people-oriented and prefer a faster-paced work environment. They require regular interaction with others and usually prefer occupations that entail a great deal of teamwork and collaboration. Possible careers for I types. You know what? Let me do this. Let me stop sharing that screen. And let me share this other screen that I'm going through to this profile with you, so you could see exactly what I am looking at. Now, this is not my material. I'm sharing material that is on the internet, so I just want to let you know. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to go to my video file. I guess I could go to my video file. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Let's do share. There we go. So I'm going to share a screen, and it is disk share. So now you're going to see what I see when you go back to my YouTube. Sam661 is my YouTube, so you'll be able to see what I'm looking at. Possible career for I types. creative director, graphic designer, public relations, realtor, surprise, surprise, and travel agent. ID, influence and dominance. Employees who rank as ID have a prevalent influence style influenced by dominance. D, they are motivated by the feeling they get when their team is successful versus being motivated by extrinsic values such as job promotion. ID types are passionate and work better when they are rewarded or awarded some freedom to take risk. They gravitate toward positions in less traditional environments, like working remotely or in outside sales. If a D is on your team, you may be able to keep them engaged in the daily operations by encouraging them to share their bold ideas and innovative solutions. Possible careers for ID types are Chief Commercial Officer, CCO, Realtor, surprise, surprise, Talent Acquisition, Travel Agent, and Writer. Now we're going to go into the IS, which is the influence and steadiness. An IS combines influence with steadiness. IS employees are intent listeners and empathic. They put a high value on peace and harmony and want to make every situation successful. Their main goal is to promote others to help them grow in their abilities. They feel most content with interacting with those around them and often use their kindness to build strong connections. However, their desire to be friends may hamper their abilities as authority figures. They don't like routine or consistency and may have trouble making rational decisions or plans. Possible careers for IS types are copywriter, minister, public relations, retail sales, and substitute teachers. Now, the S in the DISC profile stands for steadiness. S, I hope you're getting a lot out of this. I hope you're writing it down, researching and apply, and do research on the DISC profile if you have any questions. Steadiness. The S personality often serves as the bridge between management and their coworkers because they are both sincere and dependable. They have an ability to understand all sides of a situation. They are great listeners, which makes them effective mediators. S types are thoughtful and deliberate in their actions and aren't likely to take big risks, no matter the payoff. They struggle with dealing with angry or unruly individuals, providing potentially negative feedback, and often fail to be productive in emotionally charged environments. S types are people-oriented and prefer a slower-paced work environment. Possible careers in S types are customer service, counselor, human resources director, nurse, and therapist. Now we're going to combine a couple of these. We're going to combine the S, which is steadiness, and the I is influence. SI employees combine steadiness and influence, the S and the I, to be team-oriented and supportive. They excel at bringing teams together to work effectively and efficiently. They tend to be very empathic, great listeners, and care about fellow team members' feelings. Because of these qualities, SI types work strongly in teams and can develop into great leaders. They are also good at working independently in roles that require them to collaborate with others. For example, technology consulting. Possible careers for SI types are academic advisor, counselor, human resources manager, teacher, and therapist. Now we're going to go down a little bit. If you're following on my YouTube channel, we're doing the SC, which is steadiness and consciousness. The SC personality combines steadiness and consciousness. This results in a logical, pragmatic employee who wants to get tasks done correctly the first time. They may not necessarily be savvy with technology, but they are technically proficient with the work that they are responsible for. Professions that require a high level of meticulous, organized work suit SCs best. They particularly enjoy making plans, rules, and guidelines, less social than some of the other DISC model personality types. SC types are often content with getting their work done and are described as even-tempered and reliable. Possible careers for SC types are accountant, data analyst, pharmacist, quality assurance analyst, and scientist. Now we're at C, which is consciousness. Or conscientiousness. I get those words confused. Honey?
What?
Conscientiousness.
Not even a word.
Consciousness?
Conscientious.
No. Conscientiousness.
Never heard of it right that way.
I think it's consciousness. Consciousness type strives for accuracy and perfection. They are data-driven, highly organized, detail-oriented perfectionists. C types tend to be very logical and aren't easily influenced by emotions, which can be beneficial when working on a team. They are very focused and insightful, yet they require projects that hold their interest. Whether researching a new topic or analyzing an important data set, C personalities can be very productive and thorough employees, especially when they love what they are doing. C types are task-oriented and prefer a slower-paced work environment. Possible careers for C types: actuary, computer programmer, investment analyst, researcher, and scientist. So now we're going to combine the C with the D, which is consciousness and dominance. If I'm saying that wrong, please correct me. The CD personality displays a combination of consciousness and dominance traits. They are very detail-oriented, highly organized, and enjoy doing tasks to their completion. This personality type will be assertive in a workplace. As managers, they have high standards and will engage in discussions with employees if expectations are not being met. CD types in management should consider their coaching strategies. Communication problems to employees is only half of the adequate management strategy. The rest includes developing the employee to ensure they do it the right way in the future. Possible careers for CD types are architects, business strategist, chief financial officer, manager, and physician. Now we're going to combine the C and the S, consciousness and steadiness. The CS personality easy for me to say, emphasizes consciousness influenced by steadiness and is defined by reliability, preparedness, and responsibility to their teammates. They are very responsible and thrive in routine environments. CS types can be shy, which can make it a challenge to be heard in group projects. They may feel more comfortable when they don't have to ask questions. So if you manage a CS type, it is important to be thorough when giving instructions. The CS types are air traffic controllers, perfect careers, data administrator, IT director, research scientist, and system administrator. So that's pretty interesting. That's the DISC profile. That's some of the personality types, which careers are best. Let me go back one step. I'm going to stop sharing this screen. I'm going to share this screen. And let me go into here. I want to look and find the DISC profile in here and see what we have. DISC, hold on. DISC. Come on. It's running a little slow because I have too many things running at the same time. So give me a second. Share. Let me share the screen. Let's go to my training. Let me share this. Go back here. And my daughter's in the back. Hi, Melody. Come on in. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Come on up. Hello, hello. Welcome to my room. We were just doing some DISC profile. We were just running through some DISC profile a little while ago. How are you doing today?
All is well. All is well. That's awesome. I came in here. I saw that you pinged me. I want to see what you had going on today.
Yeah, I was going through a DISC profile. Actually, on my YouTube channel and my other streaming channels, we were doing a DISC profile. This is Tip Tuesday. Introduce yourself. Let me know how we could pour into you. Where are you at in your business? Are you a realtor? Are you pre-licensed? Are you licensed? Where are you at? Introduce yourself, please.
I am neither. Like I said, we follow each other. You ping me in, so I want to come in here and support and just get some information.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'll reset the room. My name's Sam Silver. I'm with eXp Realty. I am a realtor since 2004, and I created these rooms for newly licensed Now What? And we've been helping new agents, seasoned agents, starting from scratch. So some days we talk about I am statements, which are very important. And actually, I have on my computer screen, it says I am icon. And that's one of the goals I have for my brokerage. So I am statements are very important because you're speaking in present or future tense, like you've already achieved them. And then it goes into creating vision boards and things like that. Always pouring in. And thank you. I'm glad you
Educator. I have been interested in real estate, so I want to continue to follow you and listen in on today. This is exciting.
Fantastic. Well, if you're interested in real estate and you don't have a real estate license, you can go to needhelp.club, needhelp.club, and that is a discounted location that you save like 35% off for getting a real estate license. And then once you get to that point, you take your test, you on sam661.com. Um, I love. I'm doing this every day of the week, except this week I'm black on tomorrow and Thursday, and then I'll be back on Friday. But I love giving back into the community that has been so kind to me, and with mentors that have been so kind to me to help me get to my next level. So I'm just out there pouring back and helping to educate other people that may depending and it makes a lot of sense. Reflection is very important in life, and if you can reflect in Thanksgiving and what you're thankful for, that's pretty cool, Melody. You're pretty cool.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I said I have your information. I want to stay connected, and you'll be here from me within the next 30 days.
Fantastic. I appreciate you, Melody. Yogina, how are you?
Hi, good evening, Sam. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Did I pronounce your name right, Yogina?
Uh, yes, that's Yogita.
Oh, Yogita. Sorry. And how's everything going with you today? And how can we pour into you today?
Uh, I got my license in April. I am a new license in insurance and looking forward to meet people, connect, to get prospects. So just hopping around and going into the various rooms to connect to a lot of people and learn from them, from their experiences, listen to stories. That's what brings me in, as your title was newly licensed, and what you anybody with license or experience like me would do. Just hop in and join and say thank you for bringing up this topic in the room.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure. My pleasure. Um, I'll reset the room for those that have come in a room. My name's Sam Silver. I'm with eXp Realty, and I've been licensed since 2004. I have twin daughters that are 16 years old, and I give back to heroes in the community. And my passion and purpose is giving back to those heroes came from first, I was military, and so I'm a veteran. And my babies, my twins, were 211 and 215 when they were born. So if I go back to the days that we were in the NICU in the hospital, there were times that we didn't know if they were gonna make it out of there in the hospital. It was crazy. They were 30 weekers and they were so small. Each of them fit in one of my hands like a rag doll. And
Like a small doll.
yep, yep.
Really
So
tiny dolls.
I give 20% of my gross back to nurses, medical personnel, first responders, government, nonprofit. Um, Actually, currently, I gave 20% back to a social worker because what they do, what they have to deal with on the street, they are heroes. So that's kind
Yeah,
of my
you
story.
understand. I'm a physician from India, but in Canada, I took my license after my son was born, and one of my sons expired before him. So I understand that feeling of the kids coming up and before time and tiny kids and raising them up, especially the twins. It's really hard work. It's really appreciated work which the parents do when they bring these small tiny dogs and bring them up and give them a lot of love and care. That's the most important part.
Absolutely, and we were so blessed to leave with them because the craziness when you're in the NICU with other families, there's babies that don't make it out, which breaks your heart. I mean, there's two sides of the coin. You're like, I'm thankful that I have my babies, and then thankful for not having a situation that some other families have to deal with. But at the same time, you feel bad for them, and it breaks your heart when you see that.
No, it's there is a theory. Mostly, I join various groups. So if we think positive and if we keep that thought and repeat it in our mind, it becomes a personality part of. So if you think, oh, I should be thankful to God and my kids will be growing and they will be healthier and happier, that will be a part and make them think too. So that will become a part of a personality. And when they grow, you will, and when they are the place where they want to be, their dream goals, you will be really thankful that great Lord, that that was a blessing I got in my life. That's what I think. These kids are like blessing. We should be thankful to God and bring them up with a lot of care.
Absolutely, absolutely. I agree. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And yeah, where are you at in your business? You said you just got licensed.
Yeah, I just got licensed and still looking forward to getting on more leads and connecting more people, and working on this thing. I do have very good
Started with your phone. Have you gone through your phone and see how many contacts?
to contact them and this still be successful. I would like to do that too.
And download your LinkedIn. you'll see what I'm doing as well. Are you doing holiday letters to introduce yourself, to wish people a happy holidays? Are you doing any of those yet?
Not yet.
Another thing you could do, I know it's kind of late and we have Thanksgiving coming very soon, but if you have people that you have on your database that you would see, say you go to the store and you know
Yeah,
those
sure.
people by seeing them in person, maybe even though we're in Thanksgiving, maybe during before Christmas, maybe delivering pies to those people that you know if you ran into them in the store with maybe a business card on top of it, or deliver pies and say, listen, I just wanted to wish you happy holidays and to let you know that I just transitioned into doing insurance. And please keep me in mind if you hear of anybody that has insurance questions.
That's I think a great idea. I will keep this in mind and start working on this right away.
Because we're in Thanksgiving right now, but
Yeah.
Christmas is coming, and if you can get ahead of all the people that are doing similar things like this before Christmas, or you can go with, say, apple pie or pumpkin pie, and maybe contact your people and say, I want to deliver some pies to the people I care about. And do you like apple or pumpkin? Or
I
do
like pumpkin,
or do
but
like a
I think I
survey?
will ask all, as you say, my friends to start with which pies do they like, and similarly, I would ask you which pies do you like.
Which one's what? I'm a pumpkin pie eater. I love pumpkin pie.
That's great. And what are you doing for the Thanksgiving?
Having my family over at my house, and
That's the greatest part, I think, to spend time with the family, especially on occasions.
yes, we're doing. This is the first year that I'm gonna barbecue a turkey.
Oh, wow.
So I got a nice barbecue in my backyard. So I'm gonna barbecue a turkey. Let's see how it comes out.
Would be great, especially when you have family time, it's the best time.
Absolutely, I agree. Absolutely. So let's see. So you got the pie idea. So you'll have to implement that and try to think of some other things.
Yeah, will be like trying to start with my LinkedIn Sales Navigator and join one of my team members and to like work with him as a team, helping him out with the leads. So to get more, knowledge and more experience how these things work. So that's what I'm doing right now.
And I'm going to
That's a
give.
pretty.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry about that. Yeah,
It's a,
please go ahead.
It's okay. Um, if you're in front of your computer, type in pop by. Pop by ideas for realtors. And it doesn't have
Right
to
now I'm not
necessarily.
in front of my computer.
Okay,
I was,
I'll send it
but
to your back channel.
yeah, sure.
I'll-
Thank you. Yeah.
it's um, basically what it is real estate agents. There's some training that they have, and they talk about pop buys. And pop buys are basically when you're in the area, you drop by with something of value. Pop buys for realtors.
And you were talking about the mentorship program for just any person who's newly licensed. Like, what programs do we normally have?
Well,
Or
there are so many programs out there. There's Brian Buffini has a program that's it's set up for realtors. Clients and drop you off for appreciate your clients or ways to appreciate your friends that may be clients later on because you just licensed, so you need to make sure that you connect with them in a meaningful way, and that's why pop buys are there to connect with your clients in a meaningful way.
sure, I will make sure that I do go ahead with these ideas. Thank you for such a great idea. You just, um, I really appreciate having joined you in this meet today.
Absolutely,
And
I appreciate you here also, and if you want to, you can follow the room, and then if you want, here I'm going to put my digital business card on the top.
sure, I will do send you on the back channel my business card as well.
There you go. I just put it up on the top.
Yeah,
So
thanks.
you could when you click on that link, if you're on your phone, are you on an Apple phone or a
Yeah,
Android?
I'm on the Apple phone. Right?
You scroll all the way down to the bottom, add me as a contact, and add me as a new contact, and then make sure you save it on your phone. And then we're connected.
Yes, sure. I'm connected too.
That's
and trying to go around, meet my friends, and give them a lot of Thanksgiving as well as for New Year and Christmas. So that's
Absolutely.
the goal I should have for this week. Thank you for that, and thanks for everything. Yeah, I'll keep in touch, and I think I sent you a back channel as well, and I'll contact you from your card as well.
Thank you, Yogita.
Thank you so much.
Have a
Thank you,
fantastic
sir.
Thanksgiving. Thank you, Melody. Thank you, Duke. Duke, did you want to come up before I close the room? Nope. I guess not. So I'm going to close this room in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take care. Be safe on this Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Sam.
All right. So I close that room. Thank you so much for watching here. I hope you learned a lot from personality types. You can learn a lot about yourself on personality types. You can learn a lot about others for personality types. But I hope you enjoyed what we went through and all about the Popeye ideas, because this is the holiday and these are great times to connect with your past clients and make new clients. So I'm going to end this also, as well as my Instagram feed. So let me end this one. And Instagram.